In this lesson, we'll dive into scopes in JavaScript, a fundamental concept that determines the accessibility of variables. Scope refers to the current context of execution in which variables and functions are accessible. JavaScript has two main types of scope: global scope and local scope. Let's define a variable shop name. Let shop name is Zoolandia, and a function welcome will console log welcome to shop name. And let's call welcome function, and we get welcome to Zoolandia. And let's print the same message outside of the function, console log welcome to shop name, and we also get welcome to Zoolandia. Note that our variable shop name is accessible inside the welcome function as well as outside the function. This is because shop name is a global variable. It is defined in the global scope outside any function and code block, which means that it can be accessed from anywhere in the code. Now, let's make some changes to our code. Let's move shop name inside the function welcome. Now, we get welcome to Zoolandia message printed once. When we try to reach the shop name variable in the second console log outside the function, we get an error message, reference error, shop name is not defined. This is because shop name is now a local variable, accessible only from the local scope of the function it has been defined in, so inside this block of code. Let's make some more changes. Let's place shop name inside a block of code, limited by curly brackets. Anything bounded by curly brackets is a block of code. Now, our message is not printed even once. All we get is reference error. Shop name is not defined. This is because we moved the variable shop name to a block scope. Now the variable is only accessible inside that block of code. The same thing happens even if we move this block of code outside the function, like this. And let's move the second console log statement inside the shop name block scope. Now we get welcome to Zoolandia printed once. The code inside the welcome function still can't access the shop name variable since it is outside of its block scope. To sum up, variables declared outside any function have global scope, accessible anywhere in the code. Variables declared inside a function have local scope, accessible only within that function. Variables declared within a block have block scope, accessible only within that block of code.